Hey there, it's Eric Evenstad with BootstrapBizGrowth.com, and in this video, I want to show you how to come up with really enticing ideas and topics for your lead magnets. So in yesterday's video, if you missed that, we talked about how to create a great lead magnet that's going to attract prospects and increase sales. Today, I just want to dive a little bit deeper and tell you how to come up with these topics for your lead magnets. So how do you come up with those lead magnet ideas that are going to draw your target market in? What are those lead magnets that are going to get people to raise their hands and willingly hand over their email address, join your email list, and enter your sales funnel in return for whatever this freebie is, whatever this lead magnet is? So how do we come up with those topics that your target market really wants? Okay, and the tool I use again is Facebook. This is a great tool, and what I do is I join Facebook groups. I've talked about this in another video, so go back and watch that. I'll have a link in the description. But in that video, I talk about how to find Facebook groups that are full of your target market. So this is where you want to start here. Okay, so one such group for me is ClickFunnels. This is a group filled with entrepreneurs and small business owners, and they're people that are a little bit more savvy and they want to do online marketing, because ClickFunnels is an online marketing sales funnel tool, which I highly recommend, by the way. But besides the point, this is a really great place, and there's a lot of ongoing communication between these people asking questions, and it's just a really great place to come in and learn more about my target market, because it is full of my target market. So as an example here, let's use my course. So I have a course on how to outsource, how to hire a virtual assistant in 30 days. So it's the Entrepreneur's Guide to Outsourcing. And what I would do is I would come into here if I want to come up with lead magnet ideas, and I would do a search. So I'd search over here for virtual assistants. And let's just see what type of conversations are going on in here. What are people talking about? Let's learn about their pain points, their desires. So this person, need to hire 5 to 7 VAs, don't know where to start. So this guy needs hiring help. This person, anyone have any recommendations for VA services? Same thing, doesn't know where to find a VA, but he knows he wants one. This lady, anyone willing to share an agency they recommend for VAs? Same thing, doesn't know where to go to hire a VA. Where do you find your best VAs? So you see a theme here. People are struggling with how to hire a virtual assistant, how to even find them. And so I can help with that. Obviously, my course is really going to dive deep into this, but I need to create a lead magnet that addresses this, because this is what they really want. It's not what they need, it's what they want. So that's the key. That's what's going to get them into my sales funnel and onto my email list. So I could create a type of lead magnet that is maybe a checklist. So the virtual assistant hiring checklist. I could create this and walk them through my process for finding and hiring virtual assistants. It would be step by step, and they would check off each box as they go, and by the end of it, they could do it themselves and go and find and hire a virtual assistant, or they could sign up for my course and get twice the results in half the time. So that is how I would set up a lead magnet here. That's how I would kind of direct them down my sales funnel. But again, you want to address their wants and their pain points, which obviously here is hiring. You could also you also want to search for other keywords. So I might search for outsourcing. So this guy, challenge of outsourcing to VAs. I find outsourcing to be very hard. It's always quicker for me to do it, and I feel like the increased efficiency is limited. Okay, so this guy clearly struggles with delegating. So I could create a lead magnet. If I found other posts similar to this guy's, I could create a lead magnet that talks about how to delegate efficiently. What are those things that you can do? Maybe it's a checklist, maybe it's just a guide, maybe it's a video, but some sort of lead magnet that talks about how to make this a super simple process, how to delegate so that things get done right the first time. And this is going to be very impactful. It's something that this guy would definitely come, raise his hand and say, I want that. Here's my email address. Put me in your sales funnel. I'm good to go. I just want this because it's going to help. So that's the goal. Another thing that you can do inside these Facebook groups is you can be a little bit more proactive, and you can actually write a post. So I could come into here and say, what do you struggle with the most with outsourcing or virtual assistants? Okay, so you'd want to make it a really open-ended question so that people come in and they write their answers. Facebook does have a poll option, which is good for getting some feedback, but you're going to miss stuff. You're not going to fully understand what people's real pain points are if you do a poll. Whereas with this open-ended question, you're going to learn things that people struggle with and people want that you never even thought about. So it's going to be really great for this market research and to better understand your target market. So that's another thing that you can come in here and do in these Facebook groups. I would do this for all of your Facebook groups and just get different ideas from everybody. The last way that I come up with these really great enticing ideas for my lead magnets is by just seeing what my competitors are doing for their Facebook ads. So not even really competitors, it's more so other businesses that have the same target market as me. That probably makes more sense. So using my outsourcing course and how to hire a virtual assistant course as an example, I could come in here and I could search for Upwork. So Upwork is kind of a competitor. They're kind of a competitor. What they do is they're an outsourcing company, so they match businesses up with virtual assistants. So you go to Upwork to find a virtual assistant or a freelancer to do a task for you. And so their ideal customer is the same as mine. They're business owners that are busy. They want to offload some work. They want to offload those low value tasks. So I could come in here, click on info and ads on the left side, and I can actually come in here and see what types of ads that they're running and what type of language they're using. And I could use those ideas in my own lead magnet, in my own Facebook ads, and my own messaging. So 4 traits to look for when hiring. So this is a great one. This would be how to find somebody that's really great, how to find a high quality virtual assistant or freelancer. And this is just linking to an article. So that's good to know. I would do an article like this and then maybe have some sort of content upgrade. So then maybe they read the article, they start to learn more about what outsourcing is, what virtual assistants are, and then down here maybe there's a link that says get our hiring checklist, right? Let's see what else they have. What's the secret to getting more done? So this is a video here. We could come in and see what this looks like. So these are just really great ideas. They clearly talk all about hiring too. So that's what all these articles that they're driving people to are all about, is how to hire somebody. That's clearly the number one thing that my target market wants to know when it comes to outsourcing and virtual assistants is how do I even get started? How do I go and find and hire somebody that's going to do a really great job for me? Another company that I could look at is onlinejobs.ph. This is actually the website that I recommend in my course that people use to find their virtual assistants. This is one that I really love. So I can come in here again, info and ads, and just see what they're talking about. So this one, run multiple businesses and work 17 hours a week. Is that possible? You can do that more when you outsource in the Philippines. So this is a video that talks about how to outsource better. So that's a great idea for a lead magnet. I could do the same thing, just put my own twist on it. Obviously, you don't want to copy these lead magnet ideas, but you want to just generate ideas for yourself so that you can ideally improve upon them, create better lead magnets than what they're offering, and that's going to add additional value and get more people in your door. So this is what is your time worth? So here they're kind of educating people and telling them why outsourcing is so impactful for entrepreneurs and business owners. So that's a great first step for an ad. These are testimonial videos, so that can be valuable. You just can come in here and really get some great ideas about what your target market is looking for. And then with those ideas, you can go around and create your own lead magnets that address those topics. So whether it's a checklist, a resource guide, an ebook, a video, it really doesn't matter what type of lead magnet it is. It just has to capture those wants and those desires of your target market and help answer those questions and give them something that they can take quick action on and that's going to impact them in a big way immediately. If you do that, your lead magnet is going to be a winner. You're going to grow your email list. You're going to grow your prospect list, and you're going to get more sales really quickly. So it's just really important that you come in here first, put in that work to figure out what it is your target market wants. If you do that, you're going to hit a home run. I hope this has been valuable. I hope you go out, do the necessary research to come up with your lead magnet idea, and then test it. So just because you come up with an idea that you researched and you think is going to work, That doesn't mean it's necessarily gonna work. You have to go out, you have to test it. You may have to come up with multiple ideas. That's okay. Just keep testing until you find one that really engages your target market, and then stick with that one and pump a lot of money into the ads, promote it all over the internet and your Facebook groups and Quora. Do what you have to do to get people in the door, and your business is gonna grow, and this is gonna be really impactful for you. If this has been helpful, if you've gotten a few takeaways from this and a couple of aha moments, I'd love it if you would scroll down, give us a thumbs up, share this video with anybody else that you know that might need a lead magnet that's working on building their email list. And most importantly, I would love it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are pumping out tons of great content about how to grow your business on a budget. This is just one example. So we talk about affordable marketing tactics. We talk about outsourcing and how to hire a virtual assistant to free up more time in your business and in your life. We talk about productivity tips. We talk about cool tools and apps that are super cheap or free that can help make your life a little bit easier as an entrepreneur. All that is covered in this YouTube channel. I would love it if you would join the community, start engaging with us. We'd love to hear what you have to say about growing a business. So please scroll down, subscribe to the channel. And lastly, I just want to thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching this video, for engaging with us, and I can't wait to see you next time.